Hi, Richard here, and I'm addicted to koi breeding, and you have to be to post over 270 videos on koi breeding and koi keeping, so check the channel out for other videos. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. This video is for the koi hobbyist who breeds koi or has had koi spawn in his pond and wants to keep some of the koi fry. It is aimed at people who don't have the luxury of a mud pond in their backyard. The video is about setting up a koi fry tank. Here's my setup, not the only way to do it, but it works for me, so it should work for you too. So what do koi fry need to thrive? Water, obviously, but it needs to be good quality water, free from chemicals like chlorine. Water straight from the tap will kill your koi fry, as it will have chlorine and other chemicals added to ensure the water is safe for human consumption. To ensure the water is fit for koi fry, I filter the tap water through a 3-pod water purifier. And at times I even use a water conditioner to be extra safe. The filters need to be changed regularly depending on the usage. I employ a slow trickle in and overflow out to keep the water in pristine condition. The word trickle confuses some people. I use a very fast drip into the fry tanks from an RO 6mm pipe. You all know the nitrogen cycle, or should. Very simply put, koi fry produce ammonia which is turned into nitrite, which is turned into nitrate. This chemical process is done on all the material in the pond walls, the pipes, but most of all on the filter media in your filter. But what a lot of koi keepers do not realise that in this process 5 oxygen atoms are used up to convert ammonia into nitrate. So it's essential that there's loads of oxygen in the water to enable the filter to do its work. If the water is low in oxygen, the filter cannot work. The result? Koi fry deaths, as the biofilm will be in direct competition with the koi for the oxygen. As your filter matures, it uses up the water hardness, becoming more and more acidic, until there is a pH crash and all your koi die. This is another reason for the constant drip in of fresh water through a water purifier to replace the hardness of the water. The solution to pollution is dilution. Not my phrase, but good advice. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Koi fry do need a filter. Admittedly, they do produce a very tiny amount of ammonia each, but it is accumulative. As 1,000 koi fry and it starts to add up. Often overlooked is koi fry growth. Koi grow at an alarming rate. Given the right conditions, they can double in size in weeks. So a 10mm fry a few weeks later is a 20mm fry, more than doubling their ammonia output. This does not stop. It continues to grow, so your filter has to be able to grow with your koi to enable the koi fry to thrive. If the filter is too small, the koi will outgrow the filter and water problems will occur, leading to a whole host of koi health issues, starting with a parasite outbreak as they're opportunistic, and the koi's weakened condition gives them the opening. Bacterial infections, as the water contains more pathogens which leads to ulcers, etc. All caused simply by having too small a filter for the number and size of the koi you have. As I said earlier, 5 oxygen atoms are used in the filter alone. Adding extra air is not an option but a necessity for healthy koi. This can be done by an air stone, ventura or splash return, or a combination of all of them. Koi fry are koi babies, and as babies are delicate, so several air stones set low are far better than one huge volcanic eruption of air, which will cause damage to the delicate koi fry. Please support the channel by hitting the like button on the video, which means it gets sent out to more koi enthusiasts to watch and hopefully learn from. Thank you. The warmer the water, the more the koi fry eat. At 24°C, the koi fry will be constantly grazing like sheep in a field of grass. So the feeding needs to be a little and often, consistently, to keep up with the fry's demand. I have said it before, koi are not sharks. They can only swallow. Think about this for a minute. How would you get on if you could only swallow? No biting or chewing allowed. So to eat, it has to fit into your mouth comfortably so that you can be able to swallow it. The same is true of koi. They have no teeth in their mouth. There are teeth in their throat. So a pellet size is very important. Too big and the koi starve. Too small and the koi are not getting enough food. But better than too big a pellet. As I said earlier, koi fry are delicate, so water movement needs to reflect this. The koi fry will not thrive in a washing machine environment. Water movement is essential so the water is oxygenated throughout the whole pond. But it can be a gentle water movement. You can see in the video I have separated the water from the filter into several outlets rather than one massive outlet. We are not looking for a whirlpool effect. Also note there is a filter cage on the pump to stop the koi fry being pumped up and pulverized by the pump. The koi fry seem to enjoy feeding off the food caught on the mesh cage. Please ask any questions in the comments below. And thank you for watching. A quick update on the koi fry tank setup. The pump is in a cage and the water is pumped to a wham bam box, which has a cut down wham bam box acting as a shower tray, which is cable tied to the lid. This idea gives far better coverage than the spray bar design, which leaves a lot of the shower uncovered. It also has a more even distribution over the whole shower, but the top of the shower has to be level. The top tier contains 25 litres of ceramic balls and some old media in it. It then flows into the lower box at the far side of the outlet and flows through to the lower tier containing Japanese matting and an air stone, with several splash returns back into the pond. As I said earlier, our koi fry filter is made for the long-term marathon, not a short-term sprint. As this filter is well oversized for the amount of size of koi fry it has at present, but we must bear in mind the koi will grow at an alarming rate, and the spare capacity in the filter is there to allow for this. You will never have problems if you have too big a filter, but you will certainly have problems if you have too small a filter. Thank you for watching. If there's any YouTubers out there watching this that would like to do a mug swap, then please give me a shout. I'll leave my email in the description. Thank you.